Right now in tonight's special report, fewer kids are wading through streams, climbing trees, and building forts. In fact, the average American child spends just a few minutes a day in unstructured play outside. Nature deficit disorder is what one researcher calls it, and the cost is pretty high. But there's a powerful movement underway that just might be the cure. A pretty smart guy once said, "Look deep into nature, and then you'll understand everything better." That guy was Albert Einstein. 10-year-old Izzy Sese likes the sound of that.
This is my wiki. From that to that.
On weekday mornings, she finds herself here, her wiki in the woods.
We're basically like squirrels trying to get prepared for the winter.
And this is Nate.
I've also carved a chest out of a log of rotten wood.
He and Izzy aren't ditching school.
I like to be outside, so does the school. And I don't really like to be cooped up at a desk all the time.
This is their school.
We find that WikiTown is a place for them to use their creativity, to work with one another, to problem solve. Sometimes there's conflicts and they have to figure out ways to resolve those conflicts.
This is the School in the Woods, a public school in District 20.
I would look back and say, like, this is my year that I had most growth, or this helped me a lot kind of thing and educated me more than normal years.
Nestled deep in Black Forest, it's been welcoming fourth graders for the last 20 years.
It's like an intervention almost at this age. They're very comfortable singing out loud. They're very comfortable taking risks. They don't worry about what other people are thinking about them.
The day begins with a mindfulness walk.
We find that it is very calming for the students, and they really look forward to coming to school and doing the mindfulness walk.
Then a handshake.
It's very easy to go from caring for the planet for caring for animals, now caring for the human animals, caring for humanity. And we practice that every day at School in the Woods, even starting from the moment they get to school with a simple handshake, looking into their eyes, saying good morning so that they see that we care about them.
They call the students naturalists, and they spend much of their day in teepees, at picnic tables, in the greenhouse, or an outdoor classroom.
They're motivated.
Yeah.
And they're inspired. They're not like some kids who are saying they have to go to school. They do stellar.
The end game? Helping kids focus not just on making a living someday, but building a life.
If they learn to become the best human beings, we've been successful.
And they're not the only school bringing education outdoors.
You don't have to say what fall is when there are leaves falling around you. I mean, this is our classroom, and it changes every day.
This is the outdoor preschool class at Ruth Washburn here in Colorado Springs.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Rain, snow, or shine, these 5-year-olds spend the day outside.
I think they are very hardy, and I think they adjust really well to changing circumstances.
Of course, there are exceptions for hail and bitter cold.
It's not boot camp. We always have that classroom as a backup, and that's really reassuring.
And just like the kids,
good job, buddy.
The parents are believers.
The boundaries just changed and their ideas grew because they had room to grow. Active learning really does inspire curiosity and the desire to learn in everybody.
Tracy's daughter was in the first outdoor class.
It is still the highlight of her 6-year-old life.
So it looks like Einstein was onto something. Lauren Ferrara, Fox 21 Local News, right now.